So your personal reality is your personality. What you experience within your personal reality is what you ultimately become, right? So I'm gonna draw something and I'm gonna show you this circle, right? This is a circle. This is your personal reality, right? So I'm gonna draw an arrow, a few arrows actually, just to show you that these arrows are external influences influencing you on a daily basis. So money, problems, issues. If you let these things, right? This is you. This is your personality, you, whatever, right? Your being on in a 3D form, right? If you let these things determine what this circle's gonna be, well, I won't say that you would experience a terrible life. Of course not. I can't say that. But what I could say is that if so many factors influence you, you might end up being someone you are not. And this is where the big concept comes in of the ego death of the ego. So this personality that's formed of these various external factors become us, but a false version, right? Now, your personal reality is your personality, as I've said. So how do we change our personal reality? So what the process of changing this? Well, it includes a few things that you could potentially use. Now, these things might not work for everyone because many roads lead to the same destination. But to change your personal reality, you need to choose, all right? You need to consciously choose because it starts with a conscious decision. It starts with a thought. It's like the first hermetic principle, all is mind, all right? So all that can be needs to start with a thought. It needs to start with a realization and awareness, a trigger of sorts to light that spark of everything that will exist, the all. So this includes your personality, your personal reality. Once you have had that spark of thought, of that creation of creating, or so to say, realizing, or the being that you want to be, and what you want to be, and express and see within your personal reality, the thought then catapults that action, and then that action starts to reflect. And this comes with the correspondence of things, as above so below, as below so above. Internally is reflected outwardly, and it becomes a mirror. It becomes a mirror that reflects one another. So kind of, if you imagine a cycle of, you see the things that you want and the cycle continues. So then you see what you want, you feel the things because you see it, and then it goes back to, you've seen what you want. But it all started from thought. It all started from consciously deciding, right, that's my being, that is what I want to experience. And then you start to see it in your reality. It's reflected in your reality, as above so below. Internally is reflected externally. And then you realize, you feel it, you see it, and then as you see it, it gives you the feeling, and so in turn it just keeps feeding the system. So instead of us unconsciously doing that, we begin to consciously do that. And that is how I would say is kind of the concept of constructing your own personal reality. Because as you are constructing these pieces, You are changing as a person, and you are forming to fit into this new reality, becoming your personality. That's how you are basically reprogramming your 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 being. You are no longer unconscious of what you have become due to various multiple years of programming, multiple years of experiencing bad things, going through traumas and hardships and struggles and victories and losses, and then forming your personality, forming your ego. So we need to let go of everything that we've learned and picked up on and hid in us and stored within us, and we need to change that. And then that starts with the conscious thought, boom, triggering these effects of beautiful and wonderful experiences that are going to come, and they're going to keep forming you. But with that consciousness and with an awareness, you're going to be like, wow, actually anything that is going to be bad, I know how to take it now, and I know how to alchemize it. So using a process of transmutation, transmuting all of these, so to say, lessons and hardships and things, and transmuting them to something that is helps you and something that's advantageous to your growth and to your being and to the people